Where's the rage? Number 14. Wow. I'm here in my little cabin up here, way up in the mountains of Florida. I think I heard laughter in the background. Well, doesn't really matter where I am. What I wanted to say was I want to congratulate Sotomayor, the first Hispanic, third woman in the Supreme Court. Why the big hoopla? I don't know. Payback? Maybe because Obama voted against Alito, because, I mean, they had nothing other than the wise Latina and some remarks she said, and the whole process was about that. Please, give me a break. Those 31 senators that voted against her, beware. There's 45 million Latinos who are now farther away from you than ever before. Well, you dig your own hole. What can I say? I know. She's no radical. So, after talking about Sotomayor, I wanted to talk about healthcare. Where's the rage? Healthcare. What's going on with this healthcare? People don't get it. Most Americans don't travel outside the U.S. unless they're in the Army. Wonderful way to travel, unless they're shooting at you, and it's not that cool. But a lot of Americans who have traveled realize that other industrialized first world countries have universal care, and it's no big deal. Supposedly France has the best. Germany's up there. What's happening with the healthcare? I'll tell you what's happening. Suddenly someone says, hey, I'm going to do universal healthcare. And they say, look at Canada. Look at Britain. Would you ever want to be like that? Now, the people in this country, they're like little children. They'll believe almost anything you tell them. Oh, that makes us special. That makes us special. It's like me saying, hey, let's build a car. Because other first world nations have a car. And so the guys who oppose the car bring a Yugo. And they show a Yugo. Look at a Yugo. Would you ever want to build a car? Look at this piece of garbage. No one's going to bring me the Mercedes-Benz. No one's going to bring me the Renault or the Ferrari or the Bugatti or the Rolls-Royce. No, because that's the car they should bring out there and say, let's build a car, let's make it something like this one. But no, they bring the Yugo and they all complain, which scares the hell out of all these people. I'd never drive in a car that small. I'd never drive in a car that unreliable. I'd never drive in a car that break down and maybe kill me or be squashed by a truck. And that's how they're dealing with healthcare. Number one, healthcare in this country is controlled by the people with money. So here's this next point. People say, well, the government's going to tell me what I can do and what I can't not do. The insurance companies do all that. Didn't Cigna get in a big because this girl needed a transplant and they said no, and so she died? I got a friend right now who's paying $950 a month. He has a $5,000 deductible. Plus part of what he pays goes into an HSA account, which means that the people insuring him have an account, make him have an account, which they have money in the bank. They're using that money. Yeah, that's right. So he's been paying that, let's say, for 3 years. So he's almost paid $36,000 into his health plan. Now his wife has cancer. Now they tell him that a pill that she needs that costs $500 a pill, he can't have. So everybody there is out an idiot saying, oh, the government's going to tell. Let me tell you what. I'd rather pay $100 a month and have health care and have the government say, you can't have that transplant, than pay $900 a month and have an insurance company say to me, you can't have that transplant. Do you get my point? That whole part is crazy. Now they're saying euthanasia. That somehow the government's going to give you a pillow to suffocate your grandma or your mom. Listen, where's the rage? How could people be so stupid to believe that? That we're actually going to go kill our... Have they seen Solvent Green with Charlton Heston? Hello, has anyone seen Solvent Green? I mean, this is really getting ridiculous now. So now you got this thing. You didn't pass it. It's August. You're going to give it out to all the reps out there and senators out there, whoever, who wants to have a town hall meeting. Hey, a town hall meeting, like in the good old West. And instead of people then going in and having all their questions written out, are you going to really kill the old people? Are you really going to do this? Are you going to deny this? Are you going to deny that? Are you going to allow abortion through this? Hey, blah, blah, blah. No. They go and send mobs in to scream and let no one talk about it. You know why? Because the insurance companies are making money on your life and death. That is right. I mean, that they paid $400 billion in administrative costs. $400 billion just in administration of the insurance that you pay is out of this world. That kind of money, they're not going to give it up. Listen, I see the town hall meetings. I see the screaming, the shouting, the manhandling, the shoving, the punching, the pushing. We see the SS. We see the swastikas. We see the Hitler mustaches, Sieg Heil. Now, all we need is guns. Yeah. And you know, thank God that in this country we have really, really good gun laws where guns are kept away from people. I'm waiting. Yes, I'm waiting for the big crazy wacko guy who doesn't have health insurance, who hasn't taken his depression pill, who actually has about 6 or 7 good 9mm in his drawer. All right, just stay tuned. That'll come soon. Then they'll start the blaming. Who send the mobs? You send the mob. You're responsible for the killing. This will go on. Guess what? The whole summer will go by and no one's really talked about the health plan. No one's really asked the questions. Now it's going to be who's getting killed in the town halls. You know, people getting death threats. Beep, beep. People are getting death threats. Over what? You know, I just hope that the first people who get shot, I hope they have health care. Yes, I hope they have a good insurance. I hope they're not told, you know what, we can't remove the third bullet because the insurance policy only goes up to $1 million. And guess what? You're at $999,999.99. Yeah, that got me thinking. So they're not allowing anyone to talk so that no one deals with the questions and find out what this whole healthcare government option, you know, France has a hybrid system. It works great for them. I think they use about 11% of their GDP to cover their health insurance. It's very, very good. My wife lives in France with my little boy, and they're covered. And they get dental, they get vision, they get everything. Yeah, they pay something a month, but it's not something where you have to mortgage your house or sell blood. And you watch these little kids that are actually dying, and the parents have to mortgage a house. I thought this was a country of free people. I thought this was a country that American blood was precious and they take care of us. I really did, and I thought that these people were serious. I know the Republicans will never get around health care because, you know, their insurance companies are all making a lot of money, and they tend to be the guys who, you know, go with them because it's a money party, you know. Sad thing is that slowly the Republicans are just becoming a party of old white people, and all those people are going to die one day. So will there be young people who will reform this crazy little party and turn it into something a little more palatable, not so cold-blooded, you know? So, yeah, I have a lot of Republican friends. I love them, you know? We have great, great arguments. We don't shout each other out. We actually, you know, your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. I'm not really going to change their mind, and they're not really going to change minds. But, you know, we agree to disagree. And I wish they could do those in those town halls and stop seeing swastikas. And, you know, I've never seen so many swastikas or SS symbols or mustache, you know, unless you go to a, you know, a neo-Nazi meeting, you know, a skinhead meeting. So let's stop that and let's be civil. Let's try to center reform. Let's cover the so many people who are not insured and underinsured. I'll leave it at that. Well, where's the rage? Stop the games, people. Insurance companies, come on, take it easy. And I'm going to leave it at that until you see Where's the Rage, Part 15. Okay, catch you later, my friends, and take care.